everyone, it's Joanna from Born to Ride 37, and I'm actually filming a new video for you guys. Finally. So yeah, this is a review on the Kavallerie saddle pad that I received a couple of days ago. The company Kavallerie was nice enough to send me this product of theirs, which is, I'd say, pretty new on the market. And yeah, so I thought I'd just share my experience with you guys and what I thought of it, or what I think of it. So first of all, the company only ships within the US, so since I live in Germany that was kind of a problem, but not really, since my dad was in the US on business. So he actually brought the package from the US to Germany, so I can have it here. That's the reason why I'm not doing an unboxing video, because he did not bring the entire box that it came in, which it was shipped with. But he did actually save me this cardboard in which it was delivered, and I have to say it looks really nice just seeing it like this. I'm pretty sure that when you open the box in its entirety, it was also a very nice first impression. So yeah, the company Kavallerie, and it's the shock absorbing saddle gel pad which they sent me, and they have this product in 3 versions. So it's just a black gel saddle pad, and they have the front riser, middle riser, rear riser, and the air release. And I've actually opted for the air release because my saddles are fitted to my horse properly. He is well muscled, so everything's the way it's supposed to be, so I don't actually need this pad to correct anything or even out any unproportionate parts of his body, I guess. So the air release is just there for extra comfort and support for both the horse and the rider. When Kavallerie got in contact with us about the pad, I actually hadn't heard of them before, so I immediately checked out who they are, I guess, and what product they offer. And if you look on Amazon, they pretty much only have 4 or 5-star reviews of their product, and everybody seemed to love it, so I thought it was a good opportunity to see what I think of the product. And I mean, of course, if I share something with you guys, then I want to share something that I like as well, and which I would recommend. So knowing in advance that the product was most likely going to be good, I decided to go for it. Why not? And the first thing I have to say is that the customer service from Kavallerie is amazing. I was in contact with them on a pretty much day-to-day basis. They replied always on the same day that I emailed them something, and they were super cooperative with me being in Germany and not receiving the pad immediately, and they sent me all the info, and they actually also ordered it for me, so I didn't even have to do that myself. And I think that customer service is especially important. So yeah, that is a big plus for the company. And so I guess now let's get on to the pad. So the shock absorbing saddle pad has only one size, so it's one size fits all, and I have to say it fits my saddle absolutely perfectly. If you need it for smaller saddles, so let's say if you have a pony and your saddle in general is pretty small, then you can also just cut the saddle pad. Actually, it has a couple of lines on it, so you can shorten the length or just customize it for whatever you need. As soon as you touch it, it just feels very jelly-like, which at first I thought was a little weird because I wasn't sure about how the dirt and everything was going to stick on it as soon as it is in the barn. But yeah, dust does collect on it, but you can easily wipe it off with just a wet cloth. And usually when I ride, I tend to put a little bit more weight in my left stirrup, which I'm working on, which causes my saddle to kind of move sideways. It doesn't move very far, but you can feel it. And ever since I've used this pad, my saddle hasn't moved at all, which is amazing because it helps me distribute my weight more evenly. The pad is also breathable, which is important if you're especially riding in warmer climates or just in general doing a lot more work where your horse tends to sweat, and you don't want the moisture and the sweat to kind of build up underneath because that's very uncomfortable. So because of all the holes and just in general the material, the warm air can just pass on through and you don't feel any heat buildup at all. And yeah, like I mentioned already, it's a shock absorbing pad, so it kind of absorbs the impact and prevents any injury to the horse's back. So after I've used it, I think I've used it like 4 or 5 times now, so whenever I ride with my jumping saddle, and I've yet to say a negative thing about it. I'm absolutely in love with this pad. I'm very grateful that I got the chance to test it out and review it, and I greatly recommend it to any of you who have been looking for a pad. if your horse has a weird back, so maybe like a sway back or a lot of muscle missing around the shoulders, then these pads, so the front riser or the rear riser, would be perfect for you because they even out those things and will allow your saddle to fit better, or in my case where everything fits the way it should be, but I just wanted a little bit of extra support. The shipment was super fast. I had ordered it and it was there already the next day, I think. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments or just send us a message. I'll respond. You can also go on our Instagrams, and in general we post a lot more on Instagram than we do on YouTube. I do have some videos planned. Some parts are already filmed, but I just need to edit them and get some new clips, like a barn tour or something. I was thinking of doing that. Any other recommendations, just leave that in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check out our Instagram. And yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Bye!